Yeah. Well, I just gone live,
Oh,
so
shit.
I'm going to um obviously post it out on my Twitter and all the rest as well. Philly had a good win today, which is good. So yeah, I just yeah, I just feel bad, man. I really do. Like
Yeah.
I hate when people do this sort of shit. Like
No, for
imagine
sure.
if you treated like a somebody who's badly disabled really bad. Like it's something that you shouldn't do. Hi Bella, if that's really you, I just want to check to be on the
Guys, are
safe.
you live?
Yeah, yeah, and it's a real Bella. Okay. Now, um, also, actually, maybe I need to adjust my settings a little bit. If you guys haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. Also, I like to say thank you, Grasp. Really appreciate it, mate. Also got Ultimate Greatness in chat as well. Um, please subscribe to his channel if you haven't. Yeah, he really appreciates it, and we always do this for you guys as well. So Sean, if you want to say something, you're quite welcome, mate. He's probably busy, so yeah, just
What's that,
check out.
sorry?
I was gonna say, like, if you want to say anything to chat, um, go for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, just hope we have a good stream, and yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started on the topics. I am just going in between because I'm trying to figure out if it's best to do OBS and OBS Streamlabs separately. So I do one where I just stream on one, record on the other. So I'm just in the process. So I'll be like in and out in terms of
Nah, it's
being
alright,
able
man.
to hear things and things like that. So if I can't hear you, I'll obviously let you guys know. But yeah, just know that I may not hear everything that's being said or done right now.
Well, thank you, guys, as well, guys. Thank you for your support. Um, really means the world to me. Thank you to my mods as well. Without you guys, there, there's not many troubles. So I do appreciate everyone's support on here, and hopefully we can have a good time as well and enjoy ourselves. That's what we're here to do. So yeah.
Got into position well there. Great shot.
4 runs, so that's not the start I wanted.
Tasmania 1 for 38.
How is everyone's days going so far? Hang on, guys. Hi, Shannon. Oops. So, yeah, like I always appreciate you guys' support. Um, hey, Num, how are you, mate?
This isn't the time to be going for practice shots like that.
Also, another thing I'm trying out too, which I think it might be the reason why the capture card's been overheating, is it's a part of it was like laid down on like the mouse pad. So
Oh,
I think
okay.
the mouse pad fabric might have gotten into the gaps where the air's supposed to come out. So maybe that's probably why. So it's been on like a part of my desk where there's like nothing else but basically the wood on the desk, and
Yeah.
it's not been too bad so far. And I've gone in between both 4K and 1080p, so it's lukewarm at the moment. So, but yeah, I'll see how it goes for the rest of the night, or
Oh,
for
so
the rest of the
none.
day at least.
Yeah. So none. You're going back to school tomorrow when um when you're streaming times. I don't know, mate. To be honest with you, I don't just have a streaming time. To be honest, that is pretty tough because I work 3 days a week as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, just a quick heads up because I spoke to you about this before. I will have to head off in about 30 minutes.
yeah, that's alright, man.
Yep.
Am I on streaming 2 p.m.? No, I'm at work. I don't finish work until about 4:15.
Oh, that's a big appeal there.
Thank you, Bella. So, now look, I enjoy doing this for you guys. So, um, it is difficult to do during school weeks as well. Um, not school weeks, I mean working weeks, because generally work is a bit of a, you know, is pretty tough. Remember David King? He gave us much crap. He said Adelaide is having a better rebuild. He said.
Also, as well, we do need to also let people have their opinions. Like, a lot of people are going to have opinions to where they're not going to be completely informed, and whether that's a choice or whether that's just out of ignorance. I mean, we can't ignore the fact that, you know, with the season just finished, we did finish 17th. So a lot of people are going to treat us as if we finished 17th, which is not wrong. But at the same time, for next season, yeah, don't be expecting us to finish 17th again.
Like Collingwood progress is bigger than Adelaide's rebuild is better, he said. Well, I think what we're doing as well on top of that is that we are sort of like a mini rebuild in a way.
Yeah.
So we can.
Also as well, just real quick,
They take the single.
we've also right now we've done all the talking, and we've done some of the action, but it's all at the moment it's all been talk at this point. Like 80% of it's been talk. So, you know, with Fly coming in saying he's going to do all these things, it's all. And don't get me wrong, he has said fantastic things, and if he implements all those things, we will be successful. But you do also have to realise as well that, like, you know, everybody at the end of the season, or like everybody always talks. So we do need to know what we do from an actions point of view. But, I mean, obviously, you know, we are going to get guys like Dacos in the draft. Like, that's a guarantee. But, like, you know, like, it's sort of a thing of, like, we don't know what's after that. I mean, you know, we spoke about the other day about how, you know, we have every chance to get guys like Naish, Brander, Constable, Alessi Smith, you know, all these guys. But there's probably zero chance that we're going to get all of them.
Yeah, that's it.
Because, you know, they're all going to want to go to different clubs. You know, one club, if one player goes to one club, then obviously it'll be like sort of a sort of who wants who more.
Yeah.
So,
I'll say
you know,
this as well. Yeah, go on. I'll let you finish.
Well, I mean, in saying that, like, we may not get all of them, but we might get, say, two or three.
Yeah.
So, we're going to get options at the end of the day, and if we get someone like Brander to, maybe play as a key defender, um, he probably wouldn't be a key defender like what Jared Roughhead would be.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, but he would be an upgrade of, say, maybe a Tom Wilson or someone who's going to take over, say, Howe or something like that.
Yeah.
So, like he wouldn't be an upgrade over Howe, but like
Oh,
that
six
next
people in the
one
chat.
down, he would be in that bracket.
Thank you, guys. 6 people in the chat. We may not get 2 or 3 plays in the mid-season draft too, so I think one thing is that Geelong's going to have a bigger rebuild than us.
Yeah.
Let's be.
In terms of in terms of reports, it's Dacos, Dib, and a key defender. Those are the things we know that we're going after. So we're going to obviously try and get Dacos as low as possible. So I reckon the highest he'll go is maybe a third pick, for pick 3. And then the lowest he may go, he might slip down to maybe pick 5. But he's definitely in that pick. He's definitely in the top 5.
Why are you scared of the Cats for?
Yeah, the Cats are about 12 months away from being in a retirement home.
Oh, hi, Bitter. Is that really you, mate? Can you message me on Insta?
Maybe if you message him on Instagram or Twitter, because then that might be a quicker process.
What I have a gut feeling that this could be a fake.
Well, he has made a footy account, so
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
know.
be surprised.
Oh, you just feel bad. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, look.
It'll be bottom.
But if it is really you, I did send you a message. So if you can.
That's the thing. I don't really believe that. I feel like the Cats, they're still very well-run organisation.
Yeah, I actually, if this is actually a real bitter footy, by the way, which I did message you on Insta, I actually do agree. Richmond's going to fall harder than the Cats. I think Geelong's rebuild's going to be long. I think with Richmond as well, like, there's a chance that they can finish badly as well. So. Yeah, I just got a bad feeling. Yeah, I saw that today, Bella. Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to do this to you, Peter, but unfortunately we've had so many fake accounts. And it's not funny, and especially what we found out last night as well. About what Aussie Tigers like on if it is really you, happy to have a chat with you about it. But yeah, it's a pretty sad situation for Wummies fans.
I mean, Stengle's a good improvement for the Cats, because I mean, you get someone in there that has a bit of age on their side in terms of being young. But he's only one player, though. I mean, you can only go so far with only a few players. And he's not like the type of guy where he's going to take the world by storm. He's just going to be very good at like what he does. And what he does isn't necessarily tearing games apart.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah.
End of the over. Tasmania, 1 for 50.
Yeah, I've only been streaming for 15 minutes, already 10 likes. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. Crazy.
That's the other reason why I reckon it could potentially be a fake too.
Yeah, I think so.
The keeper with the tape. Probably going to be asking for a broader bat for the next one.
Oh, wow,
No interest from
156.
the umpire.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Man,
so you've got him back up. Oh, there you go. North has said apparently the likes are from his ults. Alright, fair enough.
probably 8 years or something, I reckon. It's... To be fair, I think as well, like, um, it's definitely going to be it's definitely going to be interesting. Cool,
What with the
Bella.
cats?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. The cats don't really like the reason why someone like a Collingwood would rise up quicker than what Geelong would be is because Geelong aren't preparing for the future. Unless if I'm wrong, because I mean I'm not like a complete expert in their list, but like, yeah, it's like once all those guys that are over 30 go away, I mean who do I have left? And that's probably the most concerning thing from a list point of view if you're a Geelong fan. And yeah, there you goes. And then they got rid of Kruger and Clark, who were probably a part of their future.
Yeah, I
I
just
think they're
don't...
gonna really. I think they're gonna have a bit of after. I think they've got one more year left in them, and then after that, they're gonna
4
struggle.
runs there. Super
Um.
Yeah, but North, I
So
think one thing as well, sorry man, I think the reason why that was the case is
Tasmania.
because they're always playing the senior guys. They feel like
yeah.
they're in the window, and because they keep falling that in the finals, it hasn't helped their situation at all.
Well even Henderson retired, so even if Kruger wanted to play as a key back, there was a spot there for him. But I guess that's just the. I guess the bridge was already so far burnt that it was too late. If that makes any sense.
Loud
Because I
shout.
mean, we had interest in Kruger like for over 12
No,
months,
doesn't like that one.
if not 24 months. So because we've had the track record of like giving a shit about him and wanting him in the side and playing him, um,
Oh, thank you.
Great bowling.
Strong appeal, but I don't think the umpire's going
Is
to
that
give
really
that
you?
vote.
Can you message? I
yeah,
sent
why is
you a
he saying
message.
hi again? Because he was in the chat before. So unless, I mean, it could be two separate accounts as well too. I mean, we
Yeah,
can't rule
thanks,
that
Peter.
out either.
Can you message me on Insta? Please, mate. I appreciate that. I'm sorry to do this too, man. Yeah, there was.
Yeah, it's actually pretty common to have troll accounts of yourself actually. But I mean even that account could be another fake as well too. We don't even know. You kind of got me angry. Why is that?
Alright, thanks, mate. No,
Make
I
sure
do,
that
I
make sure.
do, yeah, I
Yeah,
do apologise for this bit or two. It's just that we've had so many fake accounts and Aussie Tiger causing trouble too. Um,
but but my thing is that when it comes to YouTube, is everybody's on Twitter, Instagram, things like that anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I know.
why is it gonna take him 5 minutes? Like everyone's pretty switched on with things like that.
Oh, it depends on what he's doing too, mate.
Yeah, but if he's got time to message in the chat, he's got enough time to have Instagram open on his phone.
This
Got
wicket is
him.
potentially a turning point. They were looking good out there. A real shame to see the wicket fall this soon.
Oh, has there been any updates on any trades through more picks or
No,
the one last week?
except for the rumors that you'll tell me about. I think that's
Yeah,
about
with
it.
Adelaide and Melbourne, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing. Would you trade out a future first to get a future first in?
I don't know.
Because
to,
because
to be
it is a risk. It is a risk because if you just go future first for pick 4, that is great. But then if we finish say 18th, 17th, that could also backfire as well. We could even tell them that of like, hey, if we finish as pick 2, we need something on top as well. So maybe we could also, but Adelaide only have I think pick 4 and then like 33 or something. So you wouldn't think that Adelaide would be getting rid of like their whole draft
And they're off
hand
the mark.
basically, because after that it's like
The
80
batsmen have been
something and
kept
90 or
relatively
something.
quiet here. Another good over comes
I'll
from
look
him.
it up what it is. Yeah, they've got 4, 33, 75 and 80. You know, they wouldn't be trading out like those picks unless if we're getting.
Oh, I think we are
Unless if we
12.
trade them
I
some
think we
picks.
are top
Wait,
12.
actually, you know what we could do? We could do a future first, and say, what do we have? I mean, we could give them 2 future thirds and a future first,
That's a very,
or
very
maybe like a
popular
current
ball.
third round or something.
Well worth the shower.
And so at least they have, because that's the thing. Adelaide are not going to just give up their draft hand just to get some, just to. So they're going to want something this year.
Pretty much.
So if it's a future first, how would it be? So a future first, and then
No,
say pick
that's okay. If you want to
40.
message me on Twitter, mate, go for it. Do you have Facebook?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't trust it, mate. I really think it's a fake.
Sometimes
Because
I have trouble with mine. Like
yeah, but don't
today
you
I
think
was
it's a
out, little bit
you
sus.
don't have Facebook?
I think he would.
Red
Snapchat.
flags all over this one.
I do, but I just hope it's not. What is your favourite Pies in Richmond game?
Oh, that's convenient. I've just looked on the Facebook, and you've got an account. You've got your own page on Facebook. Care to explain? That's convenient for someone that doesn't have a Facebook account.
Just a single.
Does he have a private Facebook account or just a like page?
When did he last upload on it? 22nd. He last uploaded 3 days on it. 3 days ago on it. So, what's the reaction? He'll say that he's, he hasn't touched it for 3 days, so he's probably not like associating himself. Are we hunting pick 4? Yeah, thanks North. That's a wait. Uh, so there's so there's two accounts, is there?
Do you
Five
want me?
Richmond in
Do you
2016,
want me to have a
Brandon
look?
Longdale. Of what?
Oh, there's two different bidders. Your
He's also
favorite,
said that
but you got a Facebook account, do you?
you literally just copied and pasted that comment pretty much. I reckon either time will hide them both.
Is this really you?
No, I reckon they're both fakes. Especially the one that said that he doesn't have a Facebook account. That one was definitely fake because I literally just looked it up. Nah, he is full of shit. We know exactly who it is. Especially when, like, we know for a fact that he has an account like that too. You said the rumors about pick four. No, they're not rumors. I'm just saying that, like, is there a way where, if we trade out our future first, could we get Adelaide's pick four? But, if we're going to get Adelaide's pick four, it'll have to be something like a future first and then something on top of it. But then if we give the second thing we give on top of it, if it's decent enough, we could probably get their pick 30. We probably could get their pick 33 as well.
Can I message you
Because
on Messenger?
Adelaide have a couple of first round picks, don't they? Am I bugging, or I think because didn't they have a couple first round picks because
I sent
they were
you.
gonna go after Rankin
I sent you a
and
private
Lukosius?
message on Messenger.
So no, we're not hunting pick four. I threw it up as an idea that potentially we could, but as I said, if you're going for something like a pick four, you have to give
Oh
someone
yeah,
what you
even
want.
North. Yeah, he just messaged him. It's real. I would say the one that said it's really him. I would say that's the one.
Yeah, but then it's tough though because like we don't know who's saying what, but if you private message him, tell him to
Oh,
message you
even Grace
a
just said it's real bitter. He messaged me on Instagram.
Can't you just make an account and say that you're better?
Problem is, and everyone can do it.
Yeah, like there's no like flat out definitive way. You just have to catch him in the line, and that's how you get him basically. Yeah, but that's the thing. Anybody can make a comment on any video.
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
you can like even like someone like me, I could make a bit of like not that I would and not that I care enough to do it, but I could make an account, have Bitter's profile picture, and then I can just comment on like one of your videos. Yeah, that would be good. If he doesn't have the same sub count, then check that too. Good call.
I do apologise, mate, having to do this. He's got 931. Um, he's got 931 subs. Because I have messaged him privately as well. Oh, I do apologise, Peter, for doing this, mate. Unfortunately, there's so many fakies of you, mate, that it's... I'm not trying to be nasty Sorry, man. I do apologise.
Yeah, but that's the thing. There was one of the comments did say he didn't have a Facebook page, and he definitely does. So we had a fake at one point. So maybe we've had a fake and then a real one as well.
Alright. So if you're a real man, please tell me.
Can't deal with this anymore. I'm a fake. The one that said.
I just made you mod, mate.
Wait, but did you read his last, or not last comment, but the one before?
Cheese grass and all. Alright, one said sorry. Yeah, well, can you please stop making fake accounts? Alright, I'm gonna make him mod, because that, he said don't make fakes from here on.
Yeah. It's so hard to tell, like, who's who, though.
Yeah, I'm so
Because he's
sorry,
not.
man, having to do this.
He's. Because, like, there's no definitive way to just flat out, like, say, or, like, to see who's who.
Alright, he says he's not a fake, mate. Alright, cool.
Yeah, but that's what a fake would say, though. Personally, I wouldn't mod him, but the fact that we've already had we know we've had a fake bidder account within the last, like, 20-30 minutes. So there's every chance that this, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's literally every chance that it could just be multiple accounts. So instead of one fake, bidder, there's probably two or three. Personally, yeah, I would, unmod bidder. There you go, he's even confirming it now.
Then what about the other bidder then?
Just unmod all of them. He's probably just made multiple accounts. You guys able to hear me in the chat? Because I know I've been doubting the bidder accounts this whole time. Because I know you guys are saying that you guys were calling it.
So the one that
Yeah,
sent the
okay, all good.
so the one that sent the message before nuns, is that a real bidder?
Well, it's especially when bidder does come on to the stream, it's going to be really hard to know.
I know.
Maybe it could just be like if we ever do see him in like other streams, whenever he does message you privately, just tell him to aim for a day to turn up so we can mod the real one, because then that'll...
They're both fakes, lame. The other
Yeah.
bidder was definitely a real. That means. So was that the one? Just before num plays, I take it.
Yeah, there's definitely been multiple accounts that's been fakes. As long as you don't mod them, then you should be fine. So if they are mod, just make them as a unmod.
Now you said the other bidder was definitely a real. That's what Graz says.
Yeah, exactly right, North. Yeah, just because there's multiple accounts doesn't mean that there has to be one real one. Because I mean, for all we know, Bidder could be doing something completely different. How he could be off his computer right now, we don't even know, or off his phone, bike, or computer, things like that.
It just makes it so fucking hard.
I don't know how they find the motivation, to be honest.
Lockdown.
Should we aim for a first round? If we want to do that, we can, but we'll have to give our future first for that. Well, it depends on where Adelaide see us. If they see us being in the bottom four, which wouldn't be the worst prediction to make, maybe we could get there, pick four, and trade out a future first. Because if we tell them, like, hey, we're trying to rebuild, we don't know what's going to happen next year, we could very much as well be in the bottom four again.
Hang on. I just want to check something else on Twitter.
Oh, we got a new person in the chat.
Oh, not much. Sorry, just... Sorry guys, I'm just doing something. No, I can't message him because he'll have to message me as well.
Have you seen this person before, Graz? Yeah, well, no, if we finish 12th, that would give us pick 7, so...
No, you're not. This is just being rude.
No, yeah, no, I would have hit him. I was just about to hide him too. Why do people have to be like that? Seriously.
There's no need to be a bully and a nasty person about it. He probably subscribed as well, I think.
Because when you hide them, they can still watch your videos, they just can't comment. Is that right?
I say so, yeah. Even if you're blocked.
Yeah.
Dixon now on 12.
Nah, he's still on 156, so he hasn't subbed. And a troll like that wouldn't have subbed anyway.
Okay, guys, I was talking to
How do you
Ultimate.
know it was? Well, wait, are we talking about Homie?
No, I was going. I was talking about. Well, I was
Because
talking to
Graz
you.
is saying it's that gaming kid.
Probably. Um, so if Michael does come on here and have a chat, guys, do not hide him. Okay, do not time him out.
Who's this? To not time who out?
The Michael guy that
Oh
came
shit, I
on
gotta
here.
go. Alright.
Alright, go for
I'll be
me.
back.
So, mods. If you see this Michael guy that came on the stream last night, the one that was telling us about Aussie Tiger. Graz will know because Graz was there. I choose Ava Legend. Is that really you, man? I do apologise for doing this. Yes, that guy. So if he...
Boom, that's gone for 6.
Bit expensive in that over. Tasmania, 2 for 64.
Graz, you know if Ava Legend is real or not, mate. No, it doesn't mean anything. Anyone can comment on your videos. I could do that easily and say that it's me.
That has to hurt.
Yeah, Graz is right, Noms. Graz, is this real? Is this a real account?
No ball. Just overstepping the line there.
Oh, troubling the batsman there.
Well, Noms, it is true. Like, mate, anyone can change the name. But that's not really evidence. Like, let's be honest, like...
Didn't see that one coming. Didn't see it at all.
Aussie Tiger ults.
Another run added, that'll be handy. Good over that. Tasmania, 2 for 66.
Now. Mate, I would not say that to you.
Denied. Not getting past that fielder.
AFL Legend, is that really you? Not really, mate, because even I can do that. Hi, Michael. Hang on, I just want to know if it's real or not. Oh, Michael, please don't do that stuff, please. So, Michael, are you the only person that he treats badly?
End of a good over. Tasmania, 2 for 67.
Guys, I want to make progress here.
Little too eager in that delivery. No ball.
Guys, you should not be doing that. Well, no, I did say that. If you guys watch back on what I said, well, unhide him. I said, I clearly said, guys, don't hide him. Don't time him out because I want to find out more information about Aussie Tiger.
And that's a single.
If I have to check, because don't forget, guys, I can check on here. Yeah, North, no, don't. No, Nums, don't. I said for you guys not to do it. Man, even Sean was in the chat when I said that. There was a reason why I did say that. I said it for a good reason. You wanna know why? Because I want to find out. No, do not sure ask me in future. That's okay, mate. It's an accident. It's all good. No, he accidentally did it. There was a reason why I did not want him hidden, because I wanted to know more information.
A loud appeal.
The umpire quick to say no on that one.
You guys need to start listening to me. I listen to you guys when it comes with the fake accounts.
Sure.
It doesn't matter where the fielders are if you go over the top. 6 more. End of the over, 8 off it. Tasmania, 2 for 75.
You guys are idiots. I swear. Well, Nunge, you need to realise I said no to it. Even Grass heard me. Well, if he comes back on, I'm gonna you guys better apologise. Deal? 6 people watching the chat.
Dixon, now on 16.
Good.
will be pleased with that over.
Yeah, but I said it today to not time him out. A few things about Aussie Tiger. That he's been blackmailing him.
No shot offered to a very good delivery.
Yeah, but he's been telling... He had a go at him for not mentioning the word fans to him as well. And as soon as you say his name, he's threatening to terminate his account. And the one that's been behind the accounts, and he hates doing it
17.
because he feels bad. That's good, mate. Can I ask you a question about Aussie Tiger? Can I seriously ask you a question, Michael? As well. About what you told us yesterday, are you the only one that cops it from Aussie Tiger, or is it other people as well that cops his shit?
And that's the end of another very tidy over.
That, so does he treat you and other people like shit too? Or is it just you that he does it to? Oh, okay, yup. Yeah, I know about that. But does he say does he threaten you that he's gonna hurt anyone? Oh, good. Yeah, I know. Are you scared of him now? Or you're not gonna or you're not his fan anymore? No, that's good.
Big appeal.
No, doesn't like that one.
Okay. because he's an idiot, mate. Okay, good.
Overstepping there. No ball. Very good running there.
Nah, grass doesn't do that stuff.
A leg glance beautifully played off the front foot.
Take a single.
But does he? Does he try and did, does he say that we treat him like shit, Michael?
That reaches the boundary. Great shot.
8 runs added in that over. Tasmania 2 for 85.
Michael, listen to me. Yeah, I actually do believe Groves. Yeah, but North, he hasn't. He stopped doing that stuff. Yeah. Alright, guys, you heard what Michael said. But can you answer my question, please? I know. Alright guys, I've spoken to Bitter. Alright, do not time this one out. I'm gonna make him mod. I've just spoken to him, okay? Alright. Thanks, Peter. Appreciate you, mate. Yeah, it is Grass. I've spoken to him. Cheers, Peter. Thank you very much, mate. I've already spoken to him about it. Yeah. No, I've had to I've had to show him the proof because Aussie Tiger's been making fake accounts.
And the batsman moves on to 21.
Oh, hello, Shannon. How are you, mate? No, serious, Grace. I've spoken to Bitter on... Alright. You gonna be a dick? Thank you, Bitter. Appreciate your support. So you should gaming.
That's a no ball. Overstretched in the delivery stride.
Bitter, if you haven't liked the stream, mate, please like the stream. And also, don't forget to subscribe, man. Love you, mate. I love your work. I appreciate you.
Tries to drive that, but mistimed.
Oh, that's a big appeal there.
Umpire not interested.
Yeah, I know.
Big edge.
Yeah, because I was DMing him on
Steady
Insta.
over there. Tasmania 2 for 87.
When Sean gets back, guys, I'm going to talk to Sean. So you guys... Alright. Yeah, I'm going to talk to Sean. Unfortunately, I have to do this. Yeah, like, I apologise for
Dixon is
this.
now on 22. Good over that. Tasmania.
If you
2
start
for
behaving
88.
yourself gaming, you'll get your mod back. There's gonna be consequences gaming, so you can't just get everything your own way. You have to be good for people. Alright? I don't want any trouble in here. We all want to enjoy ourselves.
That has to hurt. Dixon now on 23.
That's your opinion.
And 2 runs added. End of the over. Tasmania 2 for 91.
Hey gaming, you've lost someone too. Time him out, Graz.
umpire doesn't seem interested.
Hide him, guys. Who I'm hiding? No, because that's not very nice. I never say that to people.
It's going to take a bit of time to know just what impact the wicket will have on the match. I suspect a big one.
No, don't unhide him, guys. Because that's just rude.
Oh, on the back foot and pulls that.
And that's for good shot.
Kept it tight there. Good over.
Yeah, it's been great. Also, if Peter's in the chat, I'll message him and I'll say thank you. No, that's why I message him.
They've got two for that. Good shot.
So should I get a spin on or just keep an eye on this? Or keep the quicks on now? It's not doing a bad job. Yeah, it's
Steady over there. Tasmania 3 for 97.
yeah, it's not very nice, guys. Something that you should never do to other people.
And the batsman moves on to 5. The batsmen have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Yeah, I know, it's... Guys, this is why you never bully people like this. You don't attack people for losing their loved ones. So... I don't tolerate that type of behaviour at all. You get timed out, you do it again, you're out of the chat for good. You're hidden. You know? Don't deserve to be mod if you're gonna be saying that stuff. You know, kids gotta learn to behave in public.
Strong appeal, but I don't think the umpire's going to give that a second look.
And
That's a great stroke.
Tasmania had a good over there, taking the score to 3 for 104.
Maybe I might need to get the spin the other bowlers on.
The left-arm pace bowler is now into the attack.
Loud shout. The batsman played all around that. What a ball.
158.6 Ks. Well, that's lightning quick. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Three more to the score. 3 runs added in that over. Tasmania 3 for 107.
I'll see if Sean's on before I do anything. Oh, he's on. Hi KD, how are you?
Bit of frustration showing with that appeal.
the shout goes up. Not entirely sure what they're appealing for there.
They've got two for that. Good shot.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side.
Okay, let's see what I can do here.
And through for one.
I don't know, he's probably busy today, mate. Oh, 6 people in the chat. Thank you guys. Really appreciate that.
Got that away nicely. 4 runs.
If you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. Also, please subscribe if you haven't.
5 runs coming fast. Tasmania 3 for 114.
So second innings, I need 155, but just making sure they don't get it easily. I will get some spin as well. All 7 people in the chat. Oh no.
No one there to back the throw. It goes for 4.
Shocking. Did not need to do that. 4 overthrows and I should not have done that. I made too many mistakes. Grass as well, it's... Yeah, I did hear something like that. Yeah, well now I've got 5 watching now. Comes up on my screen. On my screen as well. Screen, I should say.
And that's the end of the over. Tasmania 3 for 118.
Yeah, for the 6 that are watching, if you haven't leave a like, please leave a like. Also, please subscribe for more future content as well. Means the world to me. Certainly does. So yeah, an hour and 43, so that's not bad. Be careful with these other fellows. Yeah, look guys, if I lose this game, I've got myself to blame. Lakelands, I would have probably try and run for that, probably. Not gonna try and roll bounces in this match as well because
Well fielded. Really good work there.
Another run added.
with bowl bouncer, I might.
Just the one run off the over. Tasmania
Pardon me.
3 for
So yeah, I've been getting
119.
good views today, guys. I appreciate this. And if you haven't checked out my 150 subscribers video, please check that out. I love this work, mate. I love this work. Just gotta take.
Work here for the fielders. 4 runs there.
4
Super
runs.
shot. Good over there, taking the score to 3 for 125. Bailey moves to 21. And that carries through to the keeper.
Letting that go through, it was a super delivery. Big appeal there.
You can't fault the batsman there. There's no getting past that fielder. And that's 2. End of the over. Tasmania 3 for 128.
Hi. Hi mate, how are you TJF?
Played that nicely. Gets 2.
For people watching in the chat, thank you. I know he had a video to do. I've already spoken to him.
Bit of a workout, but safely fielded.
Doesn't play that one well.
Big shout here.
Not out.
They like it. It's a loud appeal.
Damn it. Very close.
Well, it was a big appeal, but where was the pitch in line? I was missing the stumps. It was just close to the missing, so unfortunately it wasn't to be. So that's the end of the over. 3 for 131. It looks like I'm going to
131.
see if I can get a couple more wickets to have faith in this. So we will see if we can hang on.
This bowler really getting these swinging in towards the batsman. Very tough to play.
Three people in the chat. Nearly 2 hours of streaming, which is good. Do I have a shower? Or do I finish this game off, guys? Or do I have a shower? That's 4 runs as soon as they hit that. Fucking hell.
End of the over, 4 up. Tasmania, 3 for 135.
It's costly so far. I'll get the spinners on, guys. I'll get the spinners on.
There's one more to the score.
Oh, did they? Yeah. It's probably Aussie Tiger.
Takes that one easily.
Beautiful in-swinger. This is a good line to be bowling.
How did you go, mate?
End of the over, 1 off.
Okay, guys, I got Sean back in a party chat. Also when he's ready.
Alright, I should be back on. Am I all good?
Yeah, all good. I had I got a response from Vida.
Yep.
Said it wasn't him. See if they'd been for it, and he asked me if I was still streaming. I go, yeah, I am.
Yep.
So I sent him the link, and he said, look, I'll chat Pineapple in the chat, so you know it's me, and for me to make him mod, which I did that. So the guys did say, ask if this was a real bidder. I said, guys, this is a real bidder. We've had a chat on Insta. We DM each other about it, and even bidder confirmed that as well.
Alright, all good.
So
And that was definitely a
no, definitely a rule.
yeah, alright, all good. Probably best to mod him as well too if you haven't. I know you have. All good.
Yeah.
Um,
No, because like in this way, so
yeah.
we know who's the fake ones, mate. And
Well,
unfortunately,
that's the
like,
thing. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the quickest and easiest way to do it, and it guarantees that the person is real. But I'm assuming Graz is saying hi, so I'll obviously say hi back. Hi Graz. Um, yeah. I mean, that's the quickest and most efficient way of doing it, and I guess doing it in a way where we know it's a real account. But that's the thing. People are gonna turn up and not know, or sorry, and may not have those social media accounts. So maybe we just might have to make it a rule where, I mean, it sucks, but we might just have to have a rule where you have to have something, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or whatever. You've got to have at least something.
yeah,
Especially, I mean, especially if you want to like be a mod, or because I feel like if you're a mod, you're probably a content creator to some extent, or you've at least like you're at least delved into the technology of it all, at least at some point. So I feel like to not have a social media page is a bit strange to me.
yeah. No,
So
look, that's
yeah,
why. And I'm saying hello to you. That's why I'm just letting you know on what's happening as well, so that way, if you're gonna ask me questions about it, that
yeah,
way that
no,
I can tell you as well, on what's going on, because, like, as I said, like, I trust him very much, and he's very good at what he does.
yeah. I might just say just a quick hi back
Allow
to
the
Num as
field.
well. Yeah, hi Num. Actually, this is Num brings up another good point or another good discussion at least. And it's not necessarily the fact that Ross Lyon's going to Geelong, but why does it seem that Geelong is so keen to get rid of Chris Scott? Like that baffles me. Like,
I
I
think
mean,
what they've
I've
done,
always
I think
Two
what they've
because I
runs
done
mean,
as
there.
yeah,
well is that they've said to him, okay, this is you're gonna be our coach, but I think they're gonna make a few changes with him. So I think that's the reason why they've done
oh,
it.
apparently Number's saying it's for an assistant role.
Yeah, I
But
did hear
still, I
that as
mean,
well.
but also as well, like I mean, that's still the fact that Geelong is still trying to get rid of Chris Scott. Still, like that's still a thing because I don't know if it's because it's definitely been through the media, so maybe it's like they're just trying to
Sharp
create
shout.
drama where there isn't any. But from a Geelong point of view, why would you want to get rid of Chris Scott? Like,
I
yes,
think because
he
he's
won
been
a
there for
yeah.
too long, and I think because he only won just the one premiership,
Oh, cracking shot
I
there.
think they're
That's
starting to
quality.
realise maybe they've got to go through a different direction as well.
Yeah.
Tasmania had a good over there,
I
taking the
guess, but you
score
can't
to
win a
3
premiership every
for
year.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
143.
and then I guess you can make the argument, well, he won one in, when was it, 2011?
Yeah,
That was his first year, and they haven't won one since. So technically, the one where he did win it, it wasn't his. Technically, it wasn't his. Or technically, it was his team, but it like wasn't his team. If that makes any sense.
yeah,
Like the list was already built at that
100%.
point.
Yeah, 100%.
Um, I can see that argument, but I don't know. I've always, in my head, I've always thought he was always a good coach,
Attack
but
moves to
um,
41.
Do you want to know why?
why is that?
His finals record as a coach.
Oh, okay, so he's had what, too many prelims and lost. Is that why?
His finals records in um as a coach isn't as great, if that makes sense. So if he,
Yeah.
because he's gone in Geelong to finals, and yes, they've done well, that sort of stuff, it's because he hasn't delivered on that list that he's had. Um, that's why that they've are probably thinking of maybe
Yeah.
getting rid of him because he's been there for what 10 years, yeah. It'll be 11 years next year.
Yeah.
That's a long time as a coach, I think.
Yeah,
And
because his first year was when they won it in 2011. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
End of the over.
I mean, it's.
For 100
I guess in a sense, when you look at it that deeply, I guess. I don't know, like, I wouldn't necessarily agree with it, but I understand the process, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't. Yeah, I don't agree with the. Because that's the thing, I mean, as long as you're in that top four, you're making prelims. I don't know about you, but that's such a better spot than, like, being pretenders every year. And, I don't know, maybe you can then, like, say that,
I
oh, well, you get so close yet so far, but, I mean,
I,
you're gonna. Yeah.
personal opinion, I think
Yeah.
if you're having a finals record like that since 2013, if you haven't won a grand final with the list that you've had, with the amount of senior players as well, I think you are, you know, maybe it is time for a rebuild in a sense of, well, you keep trying, but you keep failing at the same
Yeah, but
hurdle.
do you put that down as the coach's fault or the players' fault? If you get all the players together and they can't get it done, because the players play and the coaches coach, but like we know Selwood is a fantastic player. We know Dangerfield has talent. We know all these. We know this group is talented.
Tasmania 3
I
for
mean, is it was he sort of
I think it's got something to do with coaching. It's, hang on.
yeah? I mean that's the thing. He could, but because it could be very easily the case of the because of his early success. His early success, sort of like it.
It's
What's the word? It's sort of like
arrogance. It's Geelong's arrogance in a way that hasn't
yeah, that
helped.
too. I can see that.
Like, if you see us now, what we made three final series in a row, right? 2018, 2019, 2020.
Yep.
Now, if you look at it, we've fallen short, what, 3 times? I don't have Cricket 19 gaming insane 74. So what I do believe as well, I think because the players that he's got, they're so old at the moment. Doesn't matter what you do, eventually it catches up. And because he's supposed to have a plan, like the whole coaching thing, they've gone through some changes there. I personally think that it is time for a rebuild, and whether or not you have Chris Scott there, I don't know. I might have to make a video about that and potentially dive into it a little bit more. But he's under pressure.
Nice shot that
Chris Scott is under a lot of pressure next year.
Totally out of contention. 6.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, I do understand where all of this is coming from. Wait, why is my trailer reaction getting views?
I did.
Yeah, but it's on 17 at the moment. Is that just me going back and forth on it? I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I kept that, at the very least unlisted.
Yeah, you did, but I've watched it a few times.
If it's unlisted, anyway.
So, I think as well, like, it's got everything to do with Chris Scott. It's got everything to do with him, because as a coach, he's supposed to get the players up. Yes, the players are there to perform, but at the same time,
This team just gelling very nicely. It all came came together and resulted in a crushing
Oh,
victory.
Tasmania won by
This has been
7
a
wickets.
thumping
The
victory for Tasmania, chasing
because
down this
he's
target
the
with
man
ease.
that's
Well,
responsible.
I've just deleted the video.
I certainly hope you enjoyed watching.
That's
And
right.
join us again
Chris
soon.
Scott is
From James
Buckley
and myself,
2.0,
it's bye for
but
now.
Scott is a flog. But Scott won a flag. Sorry, yeah. Like I tend to agree with that.
Scott won a flog.
Being meant flag.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
It is, but he meant to say flag. Scott ruined
Yeah,
a premiership team, Geelong. Yeah, but I think at times, but Buckley
Nah, not
ruined
really,
Collingwood a
because
premiership team. No, because Bucks
Yeah.
took over a team that was successful, that just played in a grand final, and I think in 2012 and 2013, how we like it, we were going down, and if we
Yeah.
kept playing the same players in
I
2014,
think with Bucks was forced to basically rebuild, because if you look at all those players that did go, and I don't know if you're gonna agree with this or not, but like there was so many players that wanted out because they just didn't. There was I don't want to put it out there as if it was like over the top drama and things like that, but like we know for a fact the players didn't agree with sacking Moldhouse the way that we did, or was not that we sacked him like the changeover.
yeah,
We know for a fact that the players didn't
want
react
that.
well to the changeover.
Yeah.
We know obviously Davis basically retired early because of it all. We know, Daisy didn't react well. We know Heater probably didn't react well, and then probably acted up, and then Bucks was like, "Well, all right, we're just gonna treat you as like a
Yeah,
player,
that's
so
right.
off
Because
you go."
didn't he Shaw had issues with.
I don't know if he had direct issues with Buckley, but I
Hang on,
remember
man.
on his way out. Yeah, what's up? Um,
Sorry, man, I'm back. Yeah, because
no,
didn't wasn't there issues with Shaw with his discipline issues and all that sort of stuff as well? Like he acted pretty badly in the end. He blew up at his teammates.
I mean, yeah, that's the narrative the club went with. But if we look at how, obviously, because back then we were only probably, well, I back in 2010 I was only 15, so the fact that so much time has passed now, from what we know, from what the club can do, um, I think it just would have been the whole transition. He probably wanted to stay. He probably wanted to be a part of Collingwood because we know because he's got the Collingwood background and stuff. I think it was just more that they basically wanted him out, and he wasn't a Buckley person, and
Thanks, Mike, and
that's why we traded him out. We got Taylor Adams in the end, which turned out to be pretty good.
early, Mike, and there's also a
Um,
chance of rain later on.
but no, Heath Shaw should have stayed at Collingwood. Like I've got no doubt that we should have. Like we literally should have just told Buckley just to wait. He would have got fed up. He would have gone somewhere else. But that would have been fine. Because if we just told him just to wait, we probably would have had Malthouse for another probably 6 years on top of that. Probably would have won maybe another 2 premierships. And like, even if we did it like Geelong, where we won like say 3 and 5 years, it would have happened.
Jeez,
But
imagine
because
if we
Eddie had
did
to
that.
be Eddie and go
Yeah.
through that whole process, like you cannot convince me otherwise. at least 2 premierships we got robbed of because of that.
Super shot.
Yeah, I
And
tend to
Eddie can go
agree.
get stuffed. At least 2.
No, look, I'm with you. I'm really with you. Because let's be honest, yeah, that last year, it's just like that was hell. Um, whether or not he was, what you call it, burnt out or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is that it hasn't been dealt with.
But that's the thing. I think we're starting to understand it, but I don't think we're fully there yet. We need to also understand that Eddie is also a hype man. Like he never talks bad about Collingwood, and he never puts Collingwood in a bad light. So we need to sort of like understand the fact that because that is happening, we need to also understand that he's always going to sugarcoat things, and regardless if it's good or bad, it will always be sugarcoated. That's why I think the whole, so it's like he when he says his things, he may not never lie, but he's also not telling the truth, if that makes any sense. Like the whole like, oh, Malthouse was getting tired, blah blah blah. It was probably true in a sense of like, because Malthouse had coached Collingwood for, over 10 years, and he had coached all those other clubs prior as well. So you can kind of go, okay, I can understand that he might be tired and fatigued, and he said it at the end of the season, so yeah, no shit, a coach is going to be tired and fatigued at the end of a season. Every coach is.
Yeah.
But, and then they try to get at the fact that, oh, but he's old, so he's got health issues and blah blah. Like, you can't tell me that he's got health issues, and then literally, what, 2-3 years later, he's then coaching another side.
Chapman is now
Like,
on 6.
I've got my theories
that
on that
to
one.
me, to me, that's too quick of a turnaround, and
I've got-
it
I've
just
got my
feels like
theories
Eddie
on
was
that
just talking
one.
out of his ass. Yeah.
I reckon he's done it to try and stick it up Eddie's ass to prove that he can still coach. And I think that's what got him in the
There was
end.
probably a part in that. I don't think Malthouse will ever like Buckley. Sorry, Malthouse will ever like Maguire. It'd be probably impossible for him because I mean he literally Eddie shafted Malthouse so fucking bad it's not even funny. So I'm telling you now, we would have like you can't convince me otherwise. Eddie robbed us of 2 premierships. Like you cannot convince me otherwise.
No, I am with you. And I could do a video of it. It's funny that we have this discussion. It's just like, man, I could do a video of this and have a discussion, get Collingwood fans into it.
Yeah, because of the thing, and I think everybody in the chat at the moment is kind of agreeing. But just for example, just so I go into it, so people can, if there is any questions on, maybe it could be true, maybe not. Picture this. Actually, let's get up this 2010 grand final team. Give me 2 seconds and I'll get this team up.
Go for it, man.
Because then that'll be able to give us a bit more context.
Oi, Nums is mad at Eddie.
He should be. Like, he literally rocked it. I'm not joking when I say this.
Yeah, I know. And we would have...
Collingwood.
And we would have beaten those Carlton folks in flags. And even Essendon, yeah. 100% because we won 15.
Yeah, oh, and you're telling me with Malthouse as coach, he wouldn't have beaten Sydney in the fucking prelim in 2012? You really gonna tell me that? So then on top of that, who played off in the grand final? Sydney and
Hawthorn.
Who would you take? Oh, if you took the 2011 team into 2012, who do you think? Like, who would you have? Would you have Hawthorn or Collingwood?
Collingwood.
And the Collingwood 2011 team. Well, there you go. That's premiership number 2 in 3 years. and then say the next year, would you who won it the year after? 13. It was
Hawthorn,
Hawthorn.
yeah, against
Do you
Fremantle.
think in Hawthorn's first year winning a premiership out of the three-peat, do you think we probably beat Hawthorn again?
50
Even if we
50.
don't, like, let's just say we don't. Let's just say we don't. You don't think the year after we still have some of those guys? So let me get up this team.
I need to do a video. I seriously have.
So you have someone like, oh, obviously Brown was there, but you don't think that, you know, having Heath Shaw still there, Harry O'Brien still there,
Nick Maxwell.
Tuvey kind of had a falling out too, somewhat.
What with Bucks?
Yeah, because there was a whole year where they just basically put him in the VFL the whole year, in his last year. Like, we just didn't see him for a whole entire year, and then he just got cut.
Fucking hell.
I'm pretty sure.
I haven't heard.
You know, you have Sharad Wallingham that wanted to go home, and that was when we got Quinton Lynch.
There was too.
You telling me that Ben Johnson's not good enough to be a part of a premiership team? Didak got you know,
Shafted.
screwed over. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, shafted. I mean, Luke Ball kind of got shafted, but he still stayed. I mean, he could have had a few more years. You telling me Beams, especially when he was just up and coming at that point, you don't think he would have been a massive part of those grand finals? You telling me
He probably would have.
Dawes,
He probably
yeah,
would have.
and then like Dawes would have been massive. I mean, we know how good Side Us is, or Side is.
But wasn't Dawes shocked at 2000?
He got traded to Melbourne. Yeah, he got traded to Melbourne in, say, 2014-15.
Because was he struggling at one point from memory?
Not really. I mean, he was struggling in a sense where he wasn't. He was always under Cloak's shadow, and he never. And then the thing, he even has said himself, like, he should have done so much more and should have been so much better.
It's sad.
But you know, I still think that. But that's the thing. I mean, that could have been a Buckley thing as well too.
Beautifully timed.
It was what, 2012? Yeah, like Dawes could have. So Buckley could have got rid of Dawes as well. I mean, we just spoke about Thomas.
Lee Brown as well. That was another one.
Leon Davis. Yeah, I guess Lee Brown kind of got treated rough on the outside as well too.
Tyson Goldsack, he stayed until.
No, I wouldn't put Goldsack in that category, to be honest, because Bucks I reckon liked Goldsack in the end. Because even in like 2018, you could look at him and you could tell no Bucks gives a shit about Goldsack, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Or like you could tell that there's like a good connection between those two. Trying to think if there's anybody else. But yeah, Tarrant. I mean, talking about 2011.
Yeah, Tarrant retired in 2012.
And then, you know, Andrew Cracker. I mean, Andrew Cracker basically played about. He didn't do the same thing as Beams, but he played like the first couple of games and then just didn't play for the rest of the season. And he has come out and said that he has experienced some. There was some racism that was thrown his way at one point. Whether that was a year where he had off or not, I'm not 100% sure. But I'll see if I can get the 2011 team up. Because that, at least I can make sure I'm not like forgetting anybody. But there's so many people.
We've had so many youngsters as well that didn't get a game too. Kerr Google played a couple games in 2012. I know that. Maybe one or two.
Google, nah, I think he was. You actually know Jai? Is it Jai Bolton? Jai Bolton apparently has been killing it in the waffle. He was an Irish recruit.
I think so.
He went to Perth. I don't know if he was there originally or whatever, but He's been playing in the Waffle for like the last like 5-6 years, and
Oh, John
he's
Segel
been
is another
averaging like,
one.
yeah, there you go, yeah, John Segler. Yeah, no, oh, we've had plenty. I wouldn't maybe put Hartley there because Hartley hasn't had a fantastic career, but I mean, yeah, Segler definitely has.
What about the other guy? Ben Sinclair.
Would you put Fasolo in that camp?
Great bowling.
No, he stayed
He's
in
kind of
2018.
50-50.
The batsman
Yeah.
has no idea.
I
I'd
know,
say
but
50.
like,
Great piece of bowling.
I feel like he fell out of favour just because he just didn't, he just,
He
he had
wasn't
a lot
getting
of
much of a
talent,
game, I don't
but
think.
he
I
wasn't.
think, I think
Well, he
injuries
was also
got him.
injured a lot too. He was injured a lot. But yeah, 2011. Let's see if I can figure it. Yeah, Andrew Cracker.
Del Thomas?
But yeah, we've already spoken about him.
We had Ben Sinclair, Luke
Would you put
Rounds.
Jared Blair in that camp? I feel like Jared Blair's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
He wasn't getting much of a game in 2018, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I mean he kind of did, but kind of didn't. Like, I felt like he could have gone on a little bit more. No, I think that's about it. I can't think of anyone else. But then yeah, like I mean, if you're gonna like, and then yeah, let's look at the 2013 list
I don't
as
think
a
you can
whole.
overstate the importance of this.
No, sorry, 2012 list.
They'll be disappointed with that. Really should have made more.
But yeah, you're telling me with all those guys in good standing with Moldhouse wouldn't have done something? And then in 2012 they had Fasolo, Chris Tarrant, Didak, Maxwell, Goldsack, Racker,
Johnson.
Harry. Myron Clark was there in 2012?
Yeah, he was. Because he played with us, went back to Ireland, and then
Yeah. Like I know he
and played
came
for
back.
us.
I just didn't know when he did that. Obviously Pendlebury, Blair, Ball, Thomas, Luke Rounds turned out to be nothing really, didn't he? Jared Witts, Luke Rounds. He only played a couple games. Jared Witts, I mean, he was one that probably fell out of favour with Bucks too. I mean, how good is he going at Gold Coast? I mean, he's fucking captain over there. Like, not that it's probably that hard to be captain of the Gold
And
Coast,
he's been doing really well up there too.
yeah, and he's a good tap ruckman too, especially with his height and everything. Like, yeah, I reckon Witts was probably another one where I think he got he didn't do well under Bucks either. Nathan Brown had a fallout. Beans had a fallout. Jolly kind of had a fallout, but I do know a little bit of inside information about Jolly, but
You want to tell me off
we'll
air?
just leave that for another day. Yeah.
No,
if I mean if you know, and if you can connect the dots, it's not that hard. But let's just say
Pendle's has been great. Pendlebury's been good.
Yeah. Let's just say when it comes to Darren Jolly, he's very much for people that criticise Shane Watson. Darren Jolly is that same type. I'll just put it that way.
Shane Watson used to play for us, didn't he?
No, I'm talking Shane Watson, that plays cricket for Australia, or that played cricket for Australia. We did have a Shane Watson back in the 90s.
Yeah.
But they're two completely different people.
Darren Jolly was good for us too.
He definitely was good for 2010 and 11. I don't want to say it too specifically, but let's just say the playing group definitely fell out of love with him at one point. And I know that for a fact. Cameron Wood.
Yeah, he was another one.
How old was he at the time? 25. I mean, yeah, he could have been semi-decent.
He wasn't getting played that much with Mick either.
But at least if you go forward, at least you can then like trade him for someone like
Well, one
equivalent
there,
sort of
ball
thing.
bowling.
Um, Chad Wellingham, Steel Southern was fine. I mean Keith. Oh, that
Lachlan
whole
Keith, you mean?
And that's the end of the
yeah.
South Australia. One for
Mind you, I
56.
think they really fucked him and Thomas over with the stage shit. Even though they tried to fluff that up into something that wasn't as vindictive as what it probably originally was, but like, well, not vindictive. That's probably the wrong word, but like in terms of the rules and how they should be treating it, it was probably about right. But I just find it extremely hypocritical because you have someone like Ben Cousins that was doing, coke on a daily basis, and the AFL knew he was doing all this shit.
And
But
yet
then,
he was
the second,
he was running away from the drug testers at the time as well. Yeah, that's pretty
yeah,
far.
but no, we got to get these fucking rookies that have barely, had a footing in the AFL. No, we got to throw the wrench at these two kids. Like, get the fuck out of here, AFL, for that crap. I'm not saying that either is right, but it's just really hypocritical from the AFL, if you ask me.
We've also had Sam
Um,
Murray that we brought in too.
Tiniest edge.
yeah, Tom Young could have been okay, but he kind of
Yeah,
fell
yeah, I
off.
think he played a couple games too.
Yeah, I know we traded him off to Western Bulldogs for something. I don't know what for though. Yeah, Ben Johnson, Simon Buckley wasn't half bad either. Ben Sinclair, he had a bit of a sad finish, but he was okay. Yeah, Segler, that he was on the list then. McCaffer was again and probably another one of those like sad stories where he just kept getting injured. Chris Dawes, yeah, probably another one. Jackson Payne was interesting because Jackson Payne was playing really well in the VFL at times, but we never really paid him that much. So I remember going to the VFL and would just be watching him, and like he would be like really good. Tuvey had a little bit of falling out towards the end. It didn't happen straight away, but towards the end he did.
It's really sad that these players, they could have been a 2 or 3 time premiership player. Namsy's got 2
he sure
questions.
definitely had a falling out.
Yeah, I think there was an issue there.
Seedsman, that's another one.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's good at Adelaide. Bucks fucked him off. But was he there on the
What
mic?
was your thoughts? Actually, what was your thoughts on Corey Galt? Do you reckon he was decent?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Oh, cracking shot that.
It seemed like he had something, but it was few and far in between that he would show his talents. But he always seemed like he was like that player where it's like, oh, this kid could be something. But he kept having that for like 5-6 years or whatever, and he just wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Marley Williams. I mean, he kind of made his own bed, so he had to lay in it.
Num's got 2 questions.
Michael Hartley, Kayla Mooney. Geez,
Yeah.
Paul Cribben, Jesus Christ. And then Shea
Did he play?
McNamara. I don't think Paul Cribben ever played a game.
Shane
And I don't think
McNamara?
Shea played either. Kayla Mooney might have played a game.
Yeah, I think he may have.
Oh, here we go. It says he played 4 games.
Okay. Is Voss gonna help Carlton, number 1, and number 2 is Fly gonna beat Voss? Ooh.
In what sense?
In what sense?
Like to whoever's going to win their first premiership.
I would say so. I think in the first one, I think it's going to take a while for Voss to help Carlton. I don't know if they're gonna.
That's the thing. Carlton are so deep in their own issues. It's gonna be a while till they're okay. Like Carlton are gonna be bottom
Carlton
6.
versus Collingwood. Is Fly gonna win the first battle? Oh, when we play Carlton, he says.
1,010%.
Of the
And I
premiership,
hope I
of the
hope we flog
premiership
them
blind
by 18
coaches,
goals.
senior battle, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. It, I'll answer Num's first question: is Voss is gonna help Carlton? I don't know. I think he can,
It's so
but
different though to winning premierships as a coach and as a player. Like
yeah,
if Buckley was as good as a coach than he was a player, he would have had a premiership. But that's the fact, is that he was a hell of a lot better. Because that was just his character. His character was hop on my back and I'll let you guys the win.
yeah,
And you can do that as a player because you can take the game on. You can like have an influence physically with the game. But because coaching is more of a mental, emotional, and verbal type of game, not to say that obviously playing isn't, because clearly it is, but because the physical nature is taken out of it when you're coaching,
yeah, 100%.
Buckley wasn't fully utilised as a coach because, yeah, he was the type of person. He's a fantastic leader and captain playing football, but I feel like as a coach, for one, I mean, he was definitely underdeveloped. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind he was underdeveloped. Eddie rushed him, and oh man, it just freaking annoys me because like Buckley does deserve more, but like
Yeah,
at the same time, like
yeah, fair enough. Do you want me to end this?
as much as Eddie did well in terms of at the start and getting us to the powerhouse that we were in terms of money wise and notoriety, that's something I'll always appreciate Eddie for. But after those 10 years,
Yeah,
he he fell off like the face of the cliff.
Good effort,
Like
4 runs.
like he made, and then just the absolute like whenever he just
Self
looked like a
Australia.
fucking
One
idiot
for
week to week.
73.
Like, oh,
do you want me to end my
like
stream at 5 so you can stream, or you want me to keep going?
oh, I'm really not fast. Like you can continue if you want.
Good shot.
If I do go and stream, I'll let you know.
Alright. No, just thought I ask you, man, because I know that
Yeah,
you
no,
want to
all good.
stream at 5.
Nah, even if I was, I would have let you know anyway.
Ah, it's all good, man.
What does Fly have that Voss doesn't?
A teaching
A
degree.
decent team in
Oh, in
coaching
coaching
wise.
wise.
Do we know what Voss has in terms of like credentials?
Just one
Because it
run,
feels
Abby.
like
He's
he's been
very
around long
good at
enough to where
teacher. I know he's very good at teaching.
is that Voss, is it?
Yeah, like he helped out the Adelaide midfield. I think with Fly as well, he's been in a premiership in the VFL, so he's coached his own team outright, got them into grand finals and what.
Yeah.
So I think as well, like
I tell you what, some Carlton fans do be crazy on Twitter though. Like, even some of the people that said that they reckon Wiedering is better than Moore. Like,
now we all know that's a lot of shit.
it's like
Denied.
there are opinions where I can take you serious and we can have conversations, but it's when you say shit like that where it's just like, alright, this dude's got to be 10 years old and he's just watching his first game for the first time. Like, when you have comments like that, like, especially if you like fully double down on that, it's like, I just cannot take you seriously after that. No, when it comes to picks, I guess they do matter when you're drafting the kids, but after they get drafted and they're in the club at that point, the picks don't matter.
Yeah, that's right. It just proves that with what's his name, Jack Watts. He was pick 1 for Melbourne. Look what happened to him.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why Fly wants to make sure if we get Dacos, we're not gonna screw around with, you know, with his like development and stuff. Yeah. Haven't Melbourne turned their shit around? Jeez.
Oh, they have. No, it's great to see. I'm glad they won the premiership, man.
And that's
Let's
two.
be honest.
Yeah. Well, but that's the thing though. They've done it in a way where they've actually improved themselves as a club, and they're probably a lot more, especially after winning the premiership now. They're probably a lot more confident as a club now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, nothing but good things are probably going to happen for them. Yeah, I mean, all the best to them. But no, as I was saying before, when it comes to like, we should have had a process similar to Geelong where they won 3 grand finals in 5 years. We had obviously the one in 2010, and what would that be? So what, 2011? We obviously lost. 2012 would be number 2, and then even if we lost in 13, we'd win it in 14. So from 2010 to 2014, we'd have 3 premierships. Or should have had 3 premierships.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we would have started our rebuild and get Buckley in that way.
Yeah, like what's wrong with that plan? But, yeah, but then obviously you're
This
gonna
has
go
been a
up
really key inning.
I'm out for
Lots of
64.
runs on,
Fuck.
really making a difference to the outcome.
Yeah, I mean we had at least another hi Bella. Yeah, we had at least another probably 6 years of Malthouse. Easy. At least another 6 years.
If you want, I'll stream another 20 minutes, 22 minutes. I'll end mine, and you can stream. I'll go and have a shower, because I'm going to have a shower soon anyway.
Alright, that's fair. Alright, I'll do that.
And if I do stream again, I'll let you know. If not, I might just be on your stream and play without streaming.
Alright, all good. I might get some AFL content tonight too.
640
Really
comments.
good Oh. Yeah, it'd be good to get some familiar content back too.
And the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is because I streamed 7 hours, and then I had a little bit of a break. I streamed 9, like 2 hours, so nearly 3 hours. So that's nearly 10 hours in 2 days. So I'm just giving myself a bit of a break from it too, guys. So that way Sean can stream his, and that way he can get some time as well, because I know he wants to stream from 5 till 9 or 10, and I can always hop on the party chat whenever, you know, I finish. Fuck, I'm out.
It's always funny to me because like whenever you do all that stuff, because I'm watching the video itself, I'm getting your reactions like way too early. So it's always like, I get the early reaction and it's like, oh, okay, I know what's going to happen next ball. But no, like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, the more we talk about it, the more it's like sort of crying over spilt milk at this point, so... I mean, it's good to acknowledge it, I guess, but, I mean... treating it any more than what we have, you know, we don't need to harp on it too much. Especially, I mean, especially at the end of next season, like, I hope we have no conversations over these things. It's just like, because it's fresh and we've now finally kicked out all the people that we needed to kick out.
But that
we can now
makes
start the healing process.
And it also makes me want to do a video of it too. It really does, doesn't it? Don't you feel the same thing as well?
not in the sense where I want to make a video on it, but it does. Just thinking about it pisses me off, to be honest. Like, or
Another
not
run
to the
at it.
point where I'm like gonna be aggressive or anything like that, but it is really disappointing to know that like the potential of like future success that could have happened. It's just so. Um, all right, all good, mate.
All good,
Um,
yeah.
but
We had an Aussie
but
Tiger,
it's also,
a fake account
like
as well, like some sort of
of
account,
who?
so I got that hidden as well. Sorry, man, I know you're talking, but.
Oh,
Alright,
he's on
cheers,
to
man.
somebody else.
They take a single.
Yeah, it was Aussie Tiger something, and we had to hidden that account. I did tell him, like, guys, hide it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just more the fact of like we know what could have happened,
And that's
but
the
then
end
at
of
this
the
point,
over.
it's just
South
crying over
Australia
spilt milk at this
3
point.
for
So
100.
like, we know we got robbed, but then like just keep, but if we just keep harping over it, it's sort of like the horse is already dead, so to speak. So it's like the more we beat it, we're just still beating a dead horse.
And the batsman moves
If that
on
makes any
That's
to
sense.
it.
4.
Like beating the dead horse doesn't make it any more alive.
17 minutes of streaming
It's
left,
still,
guys. Any last
yeah.
questions before I finish this stream?
Oh, actually, if you can just give me a few minutes, I can set up. But
Yeah, we'll do.
like I might go and get something to drink and potentially eat real quick too. Um,
That's alright. I can stay a little bit
yeah.
longer until you get back.
Yeah, if you can give me like 20 minutes, and then that should give me plenty of time to set
Bowler
up.
got a thin
Yep,
edge
go
on that
for it,
last
man.
one. How well did they
Alright,
do it?
all good. Alright, I'll be back soon, guys.
Should be 2, and I will get 2.
Cuts that off
So,
well.
there it is.
And 2 runs
For
up.
those for the 3 people in the chat now, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. If you are subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And check out Ultimate Greatness as well, he makes some great content.
5 runs added in that
On
over.
top of that, so
South Australia
if you can
3
check out both
for
their channels,
105.
let's get Ultimate to 100 subs. Let's get me to 200 if we can. So any help and support will do us really well. We always appreciate it. And you guys watching our content as well, it makes it so much better. I did reach over 150 subscribers yesterday as well, so I'm really appreciative of that.
It's going to take a bit of time to know just what impact the wicket will have on the match. I suspect a big one.
So I will stay on for now.
Well taken. Phillips kept their eye on it and took it comfortably.
So
They'll be
out for
disappointed with
dark.
that. Really should have made more.
Lyon about to come in for the hat-trick ball.
Swing and a miss.
a solid 2.
So for people watching, thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Some very good bowling in that over. 2 wickets from it. South Australia, 5 for 108. Cox now on 9.
Played that nicely. Gets 2.
Ends the over. South Australia, 5 for 111.
Hey Tom. Oops, single. That ain't gonna be 2. I'm here. Just had the mic up, that's all. 5 people in the chat. If you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe as well for more future content. Let's see what I can do with this ball. Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Didn't they confirm that like they're not gonna actually do it now?
Yeah, they did confirm that.
Yeah, like yeah, and they're not gonna do it on what's the other dude's name too? Darcy.
Yeah, Darcy will go to the Bulldogs.
Steady over
Yeah.
there. South Australia,
So,
5 for 112.
we got points. Spargo Brando is going to GWS. Ooh.
Was that confirmed or did I miss something?
Tom just confirmed it. Where did you hear that? We'll get a single. Should get 2. Realistically, will get 2.
They've got 2 for that. Good shot.
Nice couple of days of streaming. I think in the last 3 days I've had some pretty good streams. Not confirmed, but it's on footy Facebook pages. Set to join GWS next week. Ah, fair enough. No, not worth the risk. In that situation, yeah, can wait.
This is really weird. Apparently, I'm looking at my like previous streams and kind of like copy and paste what I had prior. There's literally like nothing in the description.
You've done really well. Yeah, I know. I'll leave it out of the description. I just put down on what game I'm playing. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Tiniest edge. Another run taken.
The last delivery looks so close to being a wicket. How will the bowler follow up now?
Plenty of room. Give me something to really. No. Oh.
Oh no, dropped it.
Nation Gibbons to Collingwood. Is that another one that you heard too?
Who's that coming from?
Tom.
Nation Givens. I know. I'm pretty sure Fly's keen on Nash. If we're going after a small forward, it was out of Gibbons and Loney. I would, but if it was a choice out of the two, I'd rather Gibbons.
No, but that's who I get. Okay. Fair enough. No. Fuck that one. Oh, fucking hell. I get going. I can't go on with it. I do something stupid and I fucking lose it. Oh.
I think Brandon would definitely be a good get though.
Yeah, but he's going to GWS.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's not confirmed, but it's on the footy pages. Set to join next week, but we'll know more.
Batsman misreads that a bit.
5 people in the chat. Hamish Hartlett for more experience. What do you think of Hamish Hartlett? Would you get him? He's experienced. I don't think we should.
I wouldn't make him the priority. But just depends, like,
Jared Cameron.
because I'd imagine he'd only have a year or two left, wouldn't he? Because he'd be pretty old at this point.
Yeah, Jared Cameron we should get. I reckon we should go after this kid.
I really want Jared Cameron. If he's keen to come over to us, I reckon we should get him in a heartbeat. Like, if he's available, we should go after him, and especially if he wants to come here. But yeah, Cameron's only like 22, 23.
See, he's in that age bracket where he's got plenty of footy left.
Yeah. Because he did say that he wanted out and he was going to take a 12-month break. But he did also then say he was like fed up with West Coast. So I feel like if he goes to a new club, he might change his mind.
Yeah, I tend to agree with Tom with this one too. If Betts wasn't at Geelong, Sanger would have come to us as well. Neville Jetta.
Yeah, it feels like Geelong getting Betts.
Betts,
like
but
massive,
yeah.
Fucking massive.
But Betts had.
But I think that's the thing.
advantage.
Both of them are probably just as good as each other. So, but obviously, Betts has. I don't know if Neville Jetta has a. I mean, he's obviously probably got a good reputation, but like, I don't think anyone would have more of a reputation than Betts.
G'day, Grass.
If that
How are
makes any
you,
sense.
mate? Is that Will? No.
The chance goes begging.
Hang on, I just want to check if that's a real Grows account. Or do I have a gut feeling that's a fake one? Probably just
What's the
hats.
fake one?
I'm just gonna check if that's the real Grows one. Oh no, it is.
Yeah, no, it's real. Is it hard for you to see if it's got the blue color and then the?
Because I'm streaming through the PlayStation, it doesn't tell me who's mod. I have to literally go on my phone to check that.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Alright, I might do the women's, I think, this time around just to change things up.
I think we might be. Ooh, 7 people in the chat.
Edged.
Wow.
I might do the height, see if I can get or whatever my highest score is.
8
That
people!
easy.
Wow, I'm...
There you go.
In a way, the
If you... For the 8 people, please leave a like, please comment, please share. Also, please subscribe as well. Who do you think would go to Brisbane and play? Or you think he would go to Brisbane and play with his brother?
That's not always the case.
Oh, we
though.
don't know, Tom.
Like, it's actually not always the case. Like, people were saying the same thing about the Kings. Was it the Kings or the Kings? But apparently there was also another rumor came out that apparently that the brothers like hate each other or something too. So like, it's just because they're family, it doesn't necessarily mean they're tight as well. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it can get like that sometimes too, so...
Time for a bit more focus after that one.
Let me know when you're ready, because I do have...
Yeah, I'm literally about to stream right now.
I've dropped down 2 subscribers.
Double checking. Yeah, just double checking the settings, but we should be all good to go. Yep, and just gotta now check my OBS.
Nah, it's all good, man. I love streaming with you, mate. And I mean that on the bottom of my heart too. Oh, it's in the air. Yeah. What is the result? 1 bounce 4. So good shot. That gets it going. 6 124.
Yep. Alright, I'm on live now.
Alright, cool. Oh. Yeah, probably gaming likely, maybe. Because I know he was in his shitty mood. Okay, I'm just going to finish this off and then I'm going to end the stream. Ultimate Greatness is streaming now. So, I'll just... Yep. It's alright if I finish off this over and then I'll...
Yeah, no, like, just take as long as you want. I mean, you don't have to stop. But I'm sure we can have both channels, work and stuff, so...
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly have a shower as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, and I'm gonna lose viewers if I go and have a shower as well.
South Australia, 6.
Well, I mean, even so, I mean, they can, if they want to, in the meantime, they can just come over to my channel if they want.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you very much. 5 people watching. If you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. Please share it to your family and friends as well. Also, please subscribe for future content. Also, check out Ultimate Greatness. He makes some great videos and he does some great streams as well. Check him out as well. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming later on. I am going to have a shower. Might have a bit of dinner as well. I don't know, Tom. I'm going to let Sean know if I am. But I've done my 3 hours today. If I do, I might do later on, I think, on top of that. So 3 hours of streaming. Sean, if you got anything to say before I end my stream as well?
No, not really. Just yeah, obviously, yeah. Hope that everyone enjoyed themselves in the stream today. I'm live right now, so I'll probably do my intro after all this. But yeah, if you guys want to come in and chill there, more than welcome to. But yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah, everything's pretty straightforward. Obviously, Kev, as you know, you're always welcome to be in the voice chat and be in the stream too. So whether if you're streaming or not, that doesn't phase me either way. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll obviously continue regardless if who's streaming or not, sort of thing.
I will say this too. Thank you guys very much. You guys gave me 120 views streamed 17 hours ago. Absolutely terrific over 4 hours. And over the 3 hours that I streamed 98 in 23 hours ago. Thank you for your 16 views in my top 10 Guernseys I like in Collingwood. I might do a separate video of that and go the ones that are my favourites and which ones are my favourites and which ones probably aren't. I might do one of each team. I have 90 yet. And also 68 views in a NBA game a day ago as well. And 13 views for obviously the Fortnite, and 169 over nearly 5 hours of streaming Fortnite as well. So it's been a real pleasure. You guys have been great for me. And even when I've been streaming over 2 hours, I know I'm getting that much content for you guys. I've done a couple of videos as well. Thank you for getting me to 150 subscribers, and for now, I'm going to end it. I'll let Sean do his entree as well for his introduction.
Yeah.
But until then, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbours. Go the Pies. Check out Ultimate Greatness. He's such a lovely bloke. Mods, for those who are mods on his channel as well, make sure there's no trouble. And if I do stream, great. If not, I don't know when I'll stream next. I do have work tomorrow as well, so just letting you guys know that I'm working until Thursday this week. Then I've got my carer at 12 to 3. So if I do stream, I might be after 3 on a Friday. I don't know if I'll be streaming the next few days, but that all depends on how I feel as well. Until then, bye for now. I love each and every one of you.